Hi, and welcome back to Ruby Breaks Baseball. Today, we're going to be reading some Yelp reviews for local card shops. We will not be giving away the name because some of these reviews are um, way too damaging, and some of them just seem a little too nice, honestly. So, we're just going to read the reviews for pleasure. This is replacing or taking the place of a video for Friday, August 21st, as the OPG 91 premiere isn't expected to arrive until Saturday. The earliest I can break or review that product would be the 25th or 26th. So look forward to that. But today, Ruby Breaks Yelp. Let's get on to this. All right, Marco C. from Oakland writes a 5-star review from 6/19/2020. And he provides a nice picture of Gleyber Torres and Jimenez cards together, rookie cards. The owner possesses a lot of knowledge on every sport. The place is packed with gems, from collectibles, new era hats, memorabilia, and much more. I personally love the MLB rookie cards. He's got a lot of those signed too. My new favorite card shop. Kudos, Marcos. Kudos. Concise, nice. Sounds like you had a great time. Oh, Nicole B. from Santa Clara on April 29th, 2019 did not share Marco's feelings. This is a 1-star review. I'm going to clean up some of the language for Nicole. And by clean up, I don't mean get rid of swears. I just mean to read it with their intent, not their actual content. Because I'm a bad writer too. So make a lot of mistakes. So I'm going to give them the same respect that I would hope somebody would give to me if they understood what I meant. Obviously, we could have those videos where we just make fun of people's writing, and that would be entertaining. But at this point, I think we're just going to go with their intent, not content. I don't know who to choose between her of blank comics or him of blank comic and cards. My wife came here to get me some Shaq cards for my birthday. I was surprised and, of course, happy to see what she got me. But she was apologetic because she wanted to get me some great cards. But when she asked him if he can show her his better Shaq collection, instead of standing up, he sat there and pointed my wife to a box full of base cards. I know he's been trying to sell out his base. I know he has some inserts at the back because the other guy showed me, and it's sitting at the end of the shop. You guys are just simply making comic/card shops look bad. If you don't like to sell, close your shop or let other people run it. I bet they have more and better selection at the back, but you guys are just so unapproachable. This review got 2 usefuls and 1 funny, and it is a little bit funny. And Nicole, that is I think that's kind of par, I think, for a lot of shops. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying that I kind of know what you're talking about. This next review is a gem. And this is by Cece from Hayward, California. And remember, this is a local card or a comic shop. And all three of these reviews are of the same place. So you might be noticing a common trend here. Have you ever heard the saying, "You're too old to be doing this"? For example, "You're too old to be climbing on that ladder. You might fall." And "You're old to be driving. You shouldn't be driving. You could cause an accident by driving too slowly." I don't know where that voice came from. This is a whole different kind of old. When it comes to hobby sports cards and sports memorabilia, etc., you will need to bring that inner child you once had back when you were a kid growing up, cheering for that team or that one player, and show the customers, especially the kids, how much you enjoy the game. How much you enjoy the game. It's not my best Bruce Bochy, but it's we're gonna get out there and we're gonna play some baseball and I'd fight with Mad Bum on my side any day. He's a real trooper. I love me some Bruce Bochy. You have to bring a positive attitude and make customers feel welcome in the store. Nothing makes collectors more happy and curious than when they see boxes full of cards with 10, 25, or $1 each where they can go through them. This card shop is the complete opposite. First of all, the parking is not bad since it's not a huge shopping center. When you walk in for the first time, you're greeted by a mute old man sitting in a chair, usually with his back turned, on the phone, or looking at a magazine. In other words, he doesn't even say hello half the time. Once inside, you see multiple display cases with cards and boxes all over the floor. After browsing around for a bit, you notice boxes and sets on the shelves. So you are wondering what's in all those boxes on the floor and behind the counter. I don't know why I read it like that, folks. Just go with it. Just to give you a heads up, this old man does not like getting up out of his favorite comfy chair. So if you have multiple questions and you like to see several things, you better do it before the blank sits back down. The blank is an animal. I'm going to show this animal some respect and not compare him to him. He is going to be annoyed with you and tell you, "I'm not going to get back up once I sit back down." Well, you know, Boochie did retire, so he's entitled to sit down. If you see something you like, he will do one or the other. Toss it on the counter like it's a piece of shit. Or he'll look it up in the magazine and throw you a ballpark figure how much he feels it's worth, expecting you to pay it right then and there. That Bochy voice is hard, folks. Oh, and by the way, I saw a glimpse of me doing that. He will not debit for $5. Okay, so he won't debit for $5. And if you come in with any large bills like a 50 or 100, brag, want to come in and buy $4.95, $4.95 worth of cards with tax, and you're complaining that he doesn't want to give you $45 or $95 back in change, he will tell you to leave and break it elsewhere. Look, I'm not saying the dude ain't a POS, but I think you're being unreasonable. Spend another $2 on cards so you can use your debit card. I've been to many sports card shops and have to admit this one. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. He's like at $4.95 and he just won't throw on two comments. He's like, "Give me two of those Bobby Bonilla cards for 5 cents a piece." Run your card, come on. I'm sorry. I've been to so many sports card shops and have to admit that this will. I can't. I keep thinking the Bobby Bonilla cards now that aren't even in the story that I just made up. This is the Bobby Bonilla Day card, right? Oh, April should make a Bobby Bonilla Day card. Okay, okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna get this. I've been to many sports card shops, and I have to admit, this is one of the filthiest, unorganized shops I've ever been to with a cranky SOB shop owner. This guy needs to either close his shop and retire or sell it to someone who will bring a positive attitude towards the hobby. By the way, this shop has an old cigarette smell. I I'm not saying that any of this stuff isn't bad. What I am saying is this sounds really par for the course. It just sounds like a normal card shop. Boxes everywhere. You ask them if they have it. They say no. It's clearly on the shelf. No, I don't know. But Cece, I love your review. I'm not making fun of you. I mean, obviously, we have a disagreement on the $5, on you being under $5. Honestly, let's be admitted, you weren't at $5. You were at $4.95 or something. But I do love your work. I think it's great. It's a great review. All right, you've been with Ruby Breaks Baseball, Ruby Breaks Yelp today, going over reviews of local card and comic shops today, and in place of opening our 91 OPG premiere. Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe. I'm still laughing. Remember that Cheap Mike Entertainment does all the production for this and its show and this show and all of the Ruby Breaks baseball content is presented by Apical Trading Cards. Thank you and goodbye.